What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's Laquana, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. In this YouTube video, I was talking about in day 14. As y'all know, it is day 15 of Vlogmas month of December of 2021. So obviously, I had told y'all in my previous video that I'm going to be telling you a story about my Xbox One and my Beats headphones was stolen. Don't even mind the sun. The sun is coming up on this side, so therefore that's why you'll see a lot of shine over here. You ain't gotta worry about that. Just pay attention. I'm trying to block it. It keep coming from the back of my head, but obviously it will do just fine. So I was talking about my Xbox and my Beats headphones being stolen. I don't even think none of y'all would know that I am a game expert. From the time when I was little, from the time watching my brothers play their PS2s and stuff like that, PS3s, whatever they had, Xbox, like I really was a game freak. Like I always loved video games. Time growing up, like I was staying in Statesboro with my mother. My father had surprised me with a PS2 for Christmas with GTA San Andreas, to be exact. And I was playing that every second, every time when I get finished with my homework. After school, I sit down and play my PS2. And I had the little one. I don't know if y'all can recall, like, when back then when they had the regular big PS2s, then now they had the little size PS2s. And really, I was happy that I got a PS2. But I don't know what you would call that one, like the PS2 mini or something like that. I had that one and it was black. And the only game that my daddy had bought me was San Andreas. My mother had bought me what's that other game with the Simpsons? I forgot that game. I really like that game when they be driving around and picking up people like as a taxi driver. Y'all can tell what I'm talking about. What happened to that game, I had accidentally put a cup on it, and I think like I had ice in it, and the ice had melted and it made the cup cold, and really the liquid of that cup had got into my PS2, so I couldn't play anymore. I was devastated. I wasn't really going to ask my daddy for another PS2. I mean he would have bought one if it was cheaper, but I don't even know how much that he paid for my little one, my PS2 mini. But I think it was cheaper than the other ones, like the older, like the bigger models. But I was satisfied with the little one, and I really liked it. I've been in love with games and stuff like that. Like I play my brother's I think he got a PS5 or an Xbox One S or something like that. I forgot the other one, the new Xbox Ones. I was just like a game freak. Like I love video games. I'm still playing video games, and I would love them for as much as I want to, how much as I want to. I mean, I love games and stuff like that. And this is a typical, in this situation I had said about my Xbox, I'm gonna tell you some parts that made me realize who stole my stuff. And it really broke my heart, because really I had an Xbox One. I had got this Xbox for Christmas in 2015, and I was so happy. And I got my Beats headphones the same month, same Christmas, like 2015. Like those was the major things that I wanted for Christmas that year. And obviously all of a sudden, about 2 years, or I would say, I'm gonna rephrase that. I had got my stuff, my Xbox One and my Beats headphones, in 2014. So I had my stuff for like 2 years until it was stolen away from a non-person who don't exist in my life anymore. So, and the thing is, like, I know who the person, but I'm not going to disclose their names because they really not important anymore. So it's all good, because you know God always have a plan. Karma gon' bite in the butt. So I remember it was like in September, the worst time, because I was working at a place that really don't make any money called Snyder, and all of a sudden, like, my hours were 5 o'clock to 3:30 in the morning. 12 hours, close to 12 hours. It wasn't the best time for me to have a job at night. I really wanted a day job, but they had put me at night. The worst part of that being is that my daddy is a truck driver, and he barely be home at night. So It'll be just me most of the time of the week. So I think somebody was watching my house, or really just inbox my neighbors to ask if I'm home, because obviously you had to been stalking me. How you know that I had a job? How you knew where to find my Xbox and my Beats headphones in my room? I'm like, and then you know which window to go in. And you keep lying. Like, every time when I give you a chance to speak, you do not give me the correct answer of the situation. I knew it was this person when I found out. Like, even my daddy said it off the head. Like, but at that time, it really didn't make sense to me. And I started thinking who the first few people who found out about my Xbox before I even had an Xbox that I pretend to know about. So, let's see who was jealous. Just like, probably about 2 people who were jealous. And out of them 2 people stole my Xbox and my Beats headphones. Like, you had waited to a particular person moving out of my house to wait till they leave to creep your little dirty behind back in my house, thinking that crap was cool, thinking that you don't get away. Even though it's been 5 years, people was like, you gonna let it go? I will, until I get paid for it or my stuff come back. I'm like, and then it's like, tell the truth. Like, you already snitched on yourself. Like, you got other people saying that you did it, and I believe them. Like, I don't even give a freak if it's a lie. I'm still gonna believe them, because it sounds right. Coming from a jealous person, it sounds right. Yeah, I stole her Xbox. Didn't even mention the Beats headphones, because the Beats headphones were stolen around the same time my Xbox was stolen. Like, I didn't realize, like, I waking up one day thinking I'm about to play my Xbox. I'm looking for my controller. My controller is gone. I said, hold on. Okay. I thought I misplaced my Xbox controller somewhere. I had connected it to a pink charger, so I didn't really have to pay batteries for my Xbox controller. And I really loved that decision. The cord was on the floor. So, like, I didn't leave my Xbox controller unplugged with this cord. And my other piece, the USB cord, was plugged into my Xbox. So, the pink cord is on the floor, right? So, I look at where my Xbox was sitting. You know, that spot is empty. So, I was like, hold on. Let me retrace my steps. So, hold on. What was sitting on this dresser? And it was black. And I know I cut it on every morning before I get ready to go to work. Take my shower first, then I play my video games, take another shower, then get ready for work. So I'm looking like, don't my Xbox used to sit over there? So I'm thinking, okay, I call my daddy. I said, Dad, did you take my Xbox on the road with you? Because I was praying and hoping that he the one who took it with him, unless he wanted to take video games, because he's not a big of a game freak like how me and my brothers are. But I had called him and asked him. I said, Dad, did you take my Xbox? No. It's in your room, ain't it? Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I said, so you sure you ain't take my Xbox? I'm looking under his bed, thinking it was under there. No, it was gone. I freaked out. I said, Dad, somebody must have broke into this house and stole my Xbox. Like, I was livid to the T. Like, it took me 3 whole months to calm down about my Xbox and my Beats headphones. He was like, but no, I noticed something in the house that was moved by my window that I leave unlocked. I was like, what was it? One of my bears? Because he keep a section of bears, his Valentine's bears, around in his bedroom in a little corner behind the bathroom door. So I'm like, okay, you say you seen something that was moved in front of your window, right? Oh, I'm telling you guys, this story is crazy, but it was like, he called it off the muscle who it was. He was like, why would he particularly go through that window? Which window? If you know, well, to be honest with you, especially if somebody doing a home invasion, they wouldn't know which window to go through. Like, I was like, I'm the one who thought of that idea. I'm like, so it got to be somebody who used to stay here, or somebody know my house if they've been in my house and know which window to go through. obviously. I was right. I was. And, like, I couldn't believe, like, the person who kept doing it, like, your family even ratted you out. It was just crazy. But it's like, it's been about over for 5 years. Like, the person is blocked and gonna stay blocked. And I don't ever want to deal with that person ever again, because the thing about it is, you keep lying and you telling people that you did it. It's crazy to me. Like, how you can tell if, like, you snitching on your own stuff, knowing people know me and they know my daddy. Because some people know my daddy real hardcore. And they know me. Oh, that's Pat Swan's daughter. Yeah, you right. Like, I got people around Scribbin that don't play about me. Like, for real. And, like, I don't play about my stuff. Especially if I got it for Christmas and it was stuff that I've been wanting for a very long time. Especially like the Beats headphones. And then worst of all, they was blue. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I had a feeling that something was gonna happen because I was barely even home. Like, I was at work, or if I'm not if I'm not at work, I'm with friends. And my daddy was the main one. But to tell you the truth, he had to been stalking my house. They had to been stalking my house. And all I'm going to say about that, karma is going to be a B to the day it dies. Like, and it's going to always be like that. Like, the only thing I'm going to wait is, I'm going to wait on God. And I let go and I let God. But to tell you the truth, it happened. I'm going to forget. Like, the thing is, it's so hard to forgive and forget. Like, I would never forgive and I would never forget. Like, don't come up to me and speak to me like, oh, what up? Look what. No, don't do that. Because you keep doing it. Every time. Every time. Before it even happened, before my stuff was even stolen, oh, he would just regular sit back. Like, oh, then after when stuff hit the fan, you want to lie and say, oh, I haven't seen your stuff. Then why would you lie on yourself saying that you didn't steal it? I don't get it. I would feel much better if you tell me the truth. Because it's like, I'm not going to put my hands on you. Because you ain't even worth it. And it is what it is. And that's on that old subject. I don't want to say too much because, whew, it get me back into the moments. But if you're new, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share button. Welcome newbies. This is my channel, Laquana's Life. If y'all new, please hit that post notification bell button so you'll be notified every time I make a post, share a post, even upload a post. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get my little girl from stop crying, and she mainly focused on my arms. But anyway, in this video with a light video, whatever. And I'm gonna hit you back. So see you on Vlogmas Day 16, and I will see you. In the meantime, I will see you next time.